So,
the latest installment of the videos.
latest installment.
This is not the same day. This is the last video we shot this outfit. It's a completely different day. I wore this lipstick.
It's the same day.
Oh, it's the same day.
We just did those.
It's the same day.
Yeah.
This is probably not going to come. It's probably going to be like this one and like some maybe hopefully better ones, and then this one's going to come back again. It was totally the same day we filmed this.
Yep. So let's start on another weekly edition of Wine Wednesday.
Wait, I thought we were just going to talk about these. What's up, Wine Wednesday?
Oh yeah. What's up, Wine Wednesday?
Anyways, what we're going to talk about today is how many times we feel, and again, this is all based on the stuff that we do with our clients, how many times you should meet with your photographer and what that should look like in each meeting and what your photographer should get out of it, your photography company, and then what the couple should be getting out of your meetings too. So I know with us, and I'll give high fives to Patrick, he does a lot of the meetings with our brides and grooms. Predominantly done actually in person, because right now we're doing a lot of local weddings, but we do Skype meetings too. And he usually runs those because I'm in charge of taking care of the kids and getting them in bed, and it's like a really long process for older ones, so sometimes it takes me at least 2 hours to do that. But we like to meet with our couples as many times as we can, at least 3 or 4 times before we actually shoot the wedding, because we're trying to get a lot of information from our brides and grooms. First and foremost, we're trying to understand who they are and the way that they interact with each other. If they've opted to do an engagement session, that's amazing, because Patrick is usually the one that does that, and he gets with them and he sees how they interact together, and are they more goofy, are they more serious, are they more lovey, what kind of people are they, and how do they interact with each other, what's that chemistry look like?
Yeah, so over the course of, let's say, a year, right? Many couples will book out a photographer maybe 6 to 12 months ahead of time. Sometimes as far out as like 18 months or so. Lots and lots and lots of things change, right?
Sure.
Especially when you're planning a wedding. Things come in focus, they come out of focus. You decide, you want to do different things at the reception. Maybe 3 months into the planning process than you thought you wanted to do, 6 months into the wedding planning process. And what we like to do is be able to tell a story of the entire wedding day as it unfolds. So a lot of times that means we should know about how the wedding is going to flow before we get there. As a documentary kind of style photographer, photojournalistic style photographer, we're there to capture the moments as they unfold, and we're going to do that in a really authentic and really engaging way. But we also want to kind of have a general idea for how those events will fall, so that we can be in the right place at the right time and kind of know what to expect.
And I think that too, but know the key players too, like who your bridesmaid is, or bridesmaids, maid of honor, groomsmen, all those people, mom, dad, anybody involved, wedding planner, and anybody that's involved in the wedding too. And we know, if it's, say you're booking us, or whatever, 12, 18 months out, the first couple meetings aren't just going to be, how's it going? Do you need any help? We have a very big network. We know a lot of different vendors. We do and host and produce wedding bridal shows too. So we know tons and tons of people. So we want to help you. If you need a DJ, if you need a florist, if you need something like that, we want to touch base with you and see how that goes. We also want to help you because chances are never been married before. So we want to help you hammer out your timeline. I know on our website we have a timeline tool, and we're very, very well versed in the way that should look, depending on what you're looking for too. So feel free to ask your photographer what a wedding timeline looks like, because we are with you for the most part from when you're getting ready in the morning till you exit, or after the first dances at night. So we're with you the entire day. We've seen any kind of wedding timeline that you could possibly imagine, and we can help you piece together something too. So we know the first couple meetings aren't going to be like, here's our timeline, or even if you do have that and you are a proactive bride and groom, likely it's going to change. So it's going to be something that we're going to have to talk about later on.
Yeah, so when we're meeting with our clients, we're trying to get a feel for who they are and for what's important to them, and what the overall theme and style of the wedding is going to be like. And what you should get out of this as as the couple is a sense of trust or familiarity for how your photographer is going to work. Is your photographer going to be kind of laid back, right, and kind of capturing the day as it unfolds, or out there with a megaphone directing and telling everybody what to do? There's not a right or wrong way from a photography standpoint, but there is a right or wrong way from what you want your wedding to feel like. And you need to kind of set those kind of expectations, both for how you kind of want to work with your photographer, as well as for what your photographer is going to need to expect from you.
Yeah, so the meetings are designed to not only get to know who you are, but outline our expectations for you based on your expectations for the day. So that's where we need that feedback. We need the understanding of what you're looking for, so that we can help you create your timeline, and we can help make sure that your day runs as smoothly as we possibly can do. That we can help direct the day as it needs to unfold according to your plan.
Right. And if you have a a wedding planner or a day of coordinator, it's amazing
Love
to
them.
have them involved, as early as absolutely possible, because that takes stress off of you. It gives us as the photography company a little bit more structure, maybe.
Yeah, and a point person. So we try not to bug our bride and grooms. We try to get everybody else's information. If you have wedding planner coordinator or anybody like that in your wedding day plans, we love to coordinate with those people because then we don't have to bug anybody else.
Right. So I guess that kind of covers it. When you're meeting with your photography company, remember to kind of hold any type of or bring any type of details that would be important to them. Don't hold questions back about your day, or don't hold anything back from your photographer, because you're going to be spending so much time with them. Probably, the vendor that you'll spend the most time with and that you'll have the most lasting result of is going to be your photographer, right?
Yeah.
You're with them for 8, 10, 12, 15 hours a day, and you're going to have those images for 50 years, right?
Yeah.
So have a really open dialogue. Don't be afraid to ask questions and kind of set boundaries and expectations. And you'll make sure that it's a really good process.
Yeah, we know you've never been married before, chances are. So we know you've never done this before, so let us help you and get the whole vision of what you're looking for. Let's work together and get that accomplished so that you're happy, so that we can help capture that, so that we can give you exactly what you're looking for, so you can relive that time and time again.
Yeah.